Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Deluxe Kings. We got something real special for you today, a special documentary. We know the little story about the Chinese balloons, but by now the entire world is familiar with and captivated by the saga of the mysterious Chinese balloons and other unidentified objects that have been shot down over Los Santos. The Los Santos public is being fed very little by the Los Santos government and the news media. They're putting out possibilities of foreign surveillance vehicles, possible PSYOP operations by our adversaries. But, tests of possible EMP attacks are possible, and bombs, bioweapons, There's even been false flag operations all the way to aliens. So, what are we to believe here in Los Santos? All we really know for sure is that one white spherical balloon identified as a Chinese coursed the entire Los Santos area before being shot down by Merryweather's laser jets, and the military has told us very little. So we're going to go ahead and let the scientists here you see do their little thing here, but welcome back to Deluxe Kings. I hope you enjoyed this live documentary. Yo Charlie, you got your GPS on?
Yes sir.
Yo, hey, what's up everybody? My name is John Tecumseh Sherman. I'm a scientist and lead expert here in MUFON. We have two outstanding field operators. One, we got Charlie here. He is the lead professor in aerial phenomenon in the Los Santos University. He's written several books, many publications, and he's the leading expert in this side of the Western hemisphere in regards to aerial phenomenon. And then we have our lead technician. You there, man? You got your mic on? You got to turn the switch on. Can you hear us back there in the back of the helicopter? You there?
Yep, name's Dr. Curtis Connor.
Yeah, we got Dr. Curtis Connor here. He's the lead expert in technology, mainly futuristic technology, stuff that the Los Santos government will not tell you about, but it's very futuristic and nobody even knows where it's coming from. So we're going to go down here and get our stuff unpacked and get into this project, because we're going to go ahead and do our own investigation, folks. Yo pilot, go ahead and move it in smooth. We're gonna go ahead and rappel down. Thanks for the ride, man. Here we go, we're gonna rappel down. We're gonna go ahead and unload our equipment and get this investigation on the road. Yo Connors, is that helicopter on its way, man? Did you call it in? We should be having our vehicle show up here. We're just kind of unloading our equipment, but we got a special vehicle coming by helicopter. We're just waiting for the pilot to get here. Here we go. Right on time. Yo, thanks, man. Salute to you. Here we go. All right, we got our vehicle here. We got Charlie and Dr. Connors. We're going to go ahead and load up and get this on the move. Charlie, Dr. Connors, you guys ready?
Yes sir.
We got Connors over here. He's doing a live feed on the social media. We got our vehicle packed up. We're going to go ahead and get this on the road. Let's go, guys. Alright, as you can see, we got a vehicle here was delivered. This is a specialized vehicle. Connor's got this. It's absolutely amazing. You guys are, listen to the engine. I don't think there's been any other scientists have had something like this. Here we go, folks. We're starting off our investigation, and I think we're gonna show you something real cool here. How's the pressure, Connors? We're doing good on the meters?
All the meters look up and straight, good and running.
We'll go ahead and turn on sonar. We're having some visibility problems, Charlie. How's your spectrometers reading?
They're all showing good.
Cabin pressure seems great.
Now we're just kind of going off of some of the reports that MUFON has reported here, some people here in Blaine County, other things, but you know, this is the area that we believe there may be something that is a little something out of strange. Supposedly something was crashed in the water. This thing that they seen that crashed in the water was apparently going at high rates of speed, like something they've never seen, no airplane or anything like that do. So we're just going to go ahead and investigate this. We are having quite the problem with visibility today, so we're decreasing. Wow. I have to admit, this is quite, I mean, we're having some serious issues. We're going to have to start relying on the ultrasonic radar. Go ahead and turn that on, Connor, see if we can get a infrared.
It's not wanting to, oh, there we go. I got it turned on. You should have
Charlie,
it on
is
your
the
main dash.
tachometers working? I think the flux capacity capacitor may be backing up a little bit. What's our voltage?
It's not very high. I don't know what's going on with it. Let me.
Connors, go ahead and send a report back to HQ and tell them that our visibility is low. Give them our coordinates and just for safety reasons.
Yes, sir. Also, you might want to slow your descent. Just so.
Slowing
proceed with
descent.
caution.
Slowing descent.
I just went ahead and contacted HQ. Should be in
Alright.
contact shortly.
As you can see, it's been clearing up a little bit. We're coming through some canyons here. Connors, did HQ get back with you?
HQ did get back with me. They said they have our location and have all the readings from our vessel.
Excellent. I'm starting to see some kind of shadows up here. I can't tell. Hopefully we're not hitting land here soon. I'm seeing some kind of canyon here. What?
I'm seeing that.
You
too.
guys
It
seeing
doesn't
this?
look
We
like
have a
canyon.
lot of visibility issues, but
This
Looks
does
like
not.
it's some kind of underwater cliff.
Yeah.
we gotta move this cliff. GPS is rating. We almost had a catastrophic crash here, folks. If we would have hit that, who knows what would have happened to our vessel here.
Especially this close to crush depth.
I'm picking something up on the metal magnesium radar. Are you guys seeing that?
Yes,
I
sir.
believe so.
Wow, this is something you do not see, folks. You usually don't pick up readings like that, especially in the ocean. We seem to be getting near something that's giving a reading of a metallic origin. Maybe a plane and maybe a ship, but we're gonna keep looking here for this. Folks, do you see that in front of us? What do we got here? Is this a cliff?
It looks like a cliff.
We're starting to get a little bit better visibility down here. I'm gonna go ahead and send out an ultrasonic pulse and see what kind of readings we get back. I'm picking up the ultrasonic, it's coming back. It looks like we are getting real close to this metallic object. Are you seeing the readings on that, Charlie?
Yes, sir. Looks like it's
This is not normal, is it?
northbound.
We usually would not see something like this, especially in the ocean like
out of
this.
this caliber.
Oh man, that visibility. I'm trying to rely on the sonic radar just to make sure we're not going to hit any land.
Yeah, visibility ain't too good this time of year.
I'm going to go ahead and descend a little bit. We may have missed our mark. The reading started going down as I passed this area down here.
There is a big cliff straight in front of us.
We are definitely getting close to whatever these readings are. Connors, go ahead and call HQ. Tell them that we may be in the proximity. These readings are going off the chart, guys. Connors, did you get the HQ? Yo, Charlie, is Connor sleeping back there?
I think so.
Yes, sir.
What is that? What is that?
Connors,
They
wake
said
up.
that-
Did you get the HQ? We got some type of phenomenon going here.
Okay, I got through to HQ. They said they read us loud and clear, and that they're seeing all of this.
Go ahead and turn on the cameras to the bottom sensors, please. I'm starting to see, I can't tell if this is a cliff.
It is definitely a large metallic object.
We are seeing something out of this world, folks. I do not know. This is no plane. This is no plane. We're seeing
Either
this
we just-
live right here in our documentary here. I mean, come on, folks. Los Santos government has been lying to the people. Look at what we got here. This is a weird phenomenon. This may be what we have reported to heard, some type of a crash in the ocean. Yes, this is some
don't
serious
even know what to say.
metallic. This is something else. I don't even know what to think right now, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and dip down and get a metal reading, see if we can get a scrape off this. Connors, go ahead and release the arm and see if you can get a sample.
Will do. Get us a little closer to the top. Maybe I can break
Here
off
we
those
go.
antennas.
We're in location. You should be able to grab the arm and get some metal readings on that.
Extending arm now. Picking up sample.
Alright,
I'm
we're
retracting
getting
the
a
arm back in.
sample. Go ahead and bring that in. See if the analyzer can see what this is up. Oh my god, the things are going off the charts. There's metals here that are showing that aren't even... These are not, didn't even be known to be on this planet, folks. The metal readings we are getting here, these are usually something you see in meteorites. We're gonna go ahead and do a landing, guys. What do you think about getting our scuba gear down, going down and get some real hands-on experience to see what this is?
I would love to get closer to figure out what
I'm gonna go
exactly
ahead and anchor the
this
sub.
is.
We're gonna go ahead and descend here in a second. Wow. This is something else. Professor
I am
Charlie, have
going-
you ever seen anything like this?
No, sir. This is the first. I've heard reports and rumors of something like this happening all across Los Santos and Blaine County. This is the first time I've ever actually seen it in person.
I'm gonna see if I can find some sort of backdoor entrance into this thing.
Yeah, Charlie is our leading expert here. He has written many books, articles, publications in regards to aerial phenomenon and possible, extraterrestrial life forms that do not originate here in Los Santos. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way down to the bottom.
I seem have to found some sort of propulsion underneath this UFO.
I seem to lost you guys while I'm coming around to the other side. Alright, I see Connors here. Where's Charlie at? Charlie, you got a radio check, Charlie, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm right here in front of y'all.
He's on top.
Alright, Charlie, go ahead. Let's go do a descent to the bottom and we'll follow you down there.
There seems to be some sort of thrust underneath.
I was looking at that too. I can't tell if it's a jet like ours or if it's
Something
EMP.
way more advanced.
Yeah.
Wow.
It almost looks like a VTOL jet.
I mean, look at that. I mean, the engineering on
It looks
this.
like it's a kinetic pulsar.
Do you guys see any markings, any types of, markings, language, any type of numbers, anything we can see that maybe, would, correlate with maybe a possible different country, such as Russia, anything like that?
I haven't seen any out of place markings.
I think if we were to find that, sir, it would probably be on the inside of it.
I have not been able to find a door or an entranceway into this.
Me neither.
There does seem to be... What is this?
Connors, go ahead and reach out to HQ again. Tell them that we are experiencing a little bit of radio communication areas. It seems like there's a phenomenon going on because I'm having a hard time. It seems like my radio's kicking in and out as soon as I get over this area over here.
I'm in HQ right now, sir.
Connors, Charles, can you hear me? I'm breaking up. Connors, you there?
I can,
Radio- radio check.
Clear.
Alright, there we go. I hear you guys. As soon as I get out of this area right here, it seems like I'm having some serious readings on my tachometers, and my radio seems to go in and out, almost as if there's a magnetic field. I'm seeing a magnetic field with a gravitational change in the frequency here. You guys pick that up?
The closer I get under it, towards the middle, it looks like there is a spiral opening door. The closer I get to there, it seems like the more our radio frequencies seem to get corrupted.
Sir, if you would like to come up here and look at this, there are some symbols on these little bumps on the top of it.
I see them. I have seen these symbols before.
I'm trying to move in closer. I'm turning on the visual cameras.
I've seen those kind of markings on walls in cliff sides, hidden. But
Yo,
I've
Connors,
never-
how deep do you think we are approximately right here? Is what's your readings at?
I don't know, my meter's been spiraling up and down. I can't see. It's been interfered.
There's definitely something magnetic that's messing with our comms.
My compass is all messed up.
What, Connors? As far as technology here, what do you think these are sticking out the top of this sphere here? I mean, I've seen a different metal reading. Is definitely not correlating with the rest of the the ship here, whatever you want to call this.
I don't know, maybe they looked like it'd be for communication, maybe signal, but there's no telling with this kind of sort of stuff.
I mean, this may even correlate with the wormholes that Einstein and some of these other scientists were saying. Sometimes if you take the magnetic resistance and the gravitational pull and you correlate that together in a certain, I don't know, formula, we still don't have exact, information about wormholes, but we do know from the Walker Ranch that they have actually seen what they believe is maybe the first recording of a wormhole ever to be seen, and they have it live. I'm not seeing much damage, I mean, who's to say this ship even crashed here? I mean, maybe it's just dormant right now.
I'm not seeing much damage either. It's definitely been here for a long time.
I don't know, it seems dented in on the side of the mountain.
I'm gonna go
See
up a
that
little
too.
bit, get a couple shots from a distance. Charlie, I just got back in the sub. Connors, I'm gonna check some readings here in the vehicle. You guys go ahead and finish your field investigation out there. What were you saying, Connors?
Judging by
Charlie?
the way,
It was
judging
Charlie
by
that
the
was
way
saying that.
this mountain is forming over top of this extraterrestrial vehicle or whatever it is, and the plant life that's been growing on it, I'd say it has been here for hundreds of years.
Wow.
And we've still barely scratched the surface of what this thing could actually be.
As soon as we figure out how to get inside this thing, we'd figure out a lot more about it.
We don't know if it's a military test gone wrong, if it truly is extraterrestrial, and we honestly don't even know if it's really safe for us to even be around. It could still be active. We just don't know it yet.
Connors, go ahead and drop your coordinating GPS locators so that we can get the signal back from when we get back to the land. I'm going to go ahead and deploy a couple of these cameras so hopefully we can get a live feed to see if there's any activity later on after us being here. If you guys want to wrap it up, we're going to go ahead and get back in the sub, get back to the surface. It looks like our oxygens are running low.
I'm gonna grab a couple more samples from this outer edge right here, and then I'll be good to go.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can break apart a piece of this metal up here. I got a piece of it.
Alright,
I'm good to
got
go.
back in.
Same.
HQ, we are ascending back to the surface. All of our readings have been good. Connors, Charlie, we're all in good health. It looks like we have no readings on the radiation levels. Connors, is everything looking good back there?
So far, so good.
We're gonna go ahead and use boost, and we're gonna ascend a little bit faster to the surface. HQ, please have the extraction ready for us. We're going to want to get back to the decontamination center to make sure that we are reading all good for our health signals. HQ, we are at the surface. We are heading back to land now. We have hit land. Connors, you doing all right back there?
Yep. Little seasick.
We're going to go ahead and stay in the vehicle. We're going to have the cargo bob pilot come back and get us. We're going to have to be dropped off in the decontamination center to make sure we do not have any contaminants. HQ, I hear the helicopter. I have the marker down. Looks like they're approaching. We're going to go ahead and get back to the contamination center.
As you can see, the conditions are a little rough right now for the helicopter pilot. It's raining and storming right now.
HQ, we are hooked. We're going to be heading to the decontamination center. Charlie, is your readings looking good back there? How's our life readings looking? Is there any elevated heartbeats or anything out of the abnormal?
Not that I've seen.
Alright guys, let's just kick back. We just had quite the adventure. This is going to be one hell of a report. I think we just made history, guys.
I think we just rewrote history.
Connors, like I told you before, we may be at risk for a little while. That's why I told you no contact with family members. All contact with family members must be, on the lowdown for right now, because once the LS government finds out what we have found and what we're going to report, I wouldn't be surprised if, somebody tries to make us disappear.
Understood. This might be a bad time, but I have a piece of the antenna from the ship.
What size sample did you get?
About a foot long, maybe 2.
Wow. You packed that in the back. Did you put that in the pressurized seal back there?
Yes, sir.
HQ, we are approaching the decontamination area, approximately 20 seconds out. Yo, Connors, you got the air seal tightness still? Is the pressure cabin good? We got good readings.
Yes, sir. All the pressure cabins are good readings.
HQ, our pressure cabins are good. We are going to be needing transport from the hazmat team. We're landing now. HQ, we have hit the ground. We'll wait for the hazmat specialist to approach. We're just coming out of decontamination. All things have checked out. We have no unusual readings with our health or anything like that. We're going to go ahead and hit the lab up and see what we can do on our lab findings and see if we can run some of this data. I'll go ahead and check these readings out here. Connors, go ahead and run the analyzer system.
Okay.
See if we can get the flux capacitor to give us a positive reading of 167. I'm gonna go ahead and run the analyst on this antenna that you have. See what we can get on that. I'm gonna run it through the spectrometer machine. Wow.
Okay. Just checked our readings.
Looks like I got a fax here. Looks like HQ has sent us the final readings from our underwater data. Charlie, how's your data looking?
Well, I went through and I patched the markings I found on it to markings I have found before, and I've translated them, and I don't understand them. They're definitely in not any language I know.
Wow. Alright, looks like we're done, and we've had a long day. Let's go ahead and meet up in the morning at the office, and we're going to go ahead and finish up our findings there. But we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good job, guys. I think we've changed the world. Once the government and the public of Los Santos sees what we have, we are going to be quite famous people. Alright guys, we'll see you in the morning, man.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Yeah, we're here in our main HQ. We have just been talking about some of our findings here. Me, Charlie, and Connors here have been really, blown away by the findings we've had. What do you think, Charlie, to tell our viewers? I mean, what do you feel from this whole experience?
Honestly, I'm still shocked that we found something that extraordinary.
I mean, right? I mean, Los Santos government's been lying to us this whole time. I mean, when the spy balloons came overhead, they were no Chinese spy balloons.
They were trying their hardest to make sure that we don't find this.
You know,
Which leads me to believe that they have some part in this. They might be running experiments, they might be doing their own stuff, trying to figure stuff about this. That's why they're trying to keep the public away from it. But we just took a big step forward to trying to break what we believe is an extraterrestrial vessel.
Absolutely. You know, Connors, some of the readings Connors had, I mean, Connors, what do you think? I mean, you're the one that first told us in regards to Merriweather actually even dispersing and deploying out to shoot this supposed air balloon, the spy balloon with all these gadgets on it. I mean, Merriweather, you know, you're the one that knew about that, so you kind of gave us a heads up. What do you kind of get from that, you know, Connors?
Well, it's all just kind of crazy because that weather balloon and now this, I don't know, something odd's kind of going on.
You know, like we said, MUFON gave us some reports last week in regards to people in Blaine County and surrounding areas in regards to seeing something possibly over the ocean. They saw at least like 6 lights that were lined up almost in a V formation, and we've seen this in the past in many, incidences such as in Arizona, and here we are now in Los Santos, and we're seeing similar things. Charlie, from your last book, when you wrote about the extraterrestrial abductions and your studies on that, I mean, do you think Los Santos has seen many abductions?
I haven't really heard anybody talk about abductions around here, but how you were talking about that V-shaped light pattern, I have heard stories of people here in Los Santos and Blaine County talking about how they seen the same stuff.
Especially in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
I've had multiple reports of that same V-shaped pattern.
We've kind of reached out to our other scientists on the other side of the aisle here in the SKINWALKER ranch. They've been doing phenomenal studies and researches in there, and they've had some, undisputable evidence in regards to the wormholes, you know, all that type of stuff, and it's all on footage. It's all live there. It's recorded. They're using all kind of spectrometers. Some of the stuff that we've been using today on our, you know, our you know, little experiments that we've done. But I think for the most part, our viewers need to know that the government and Los Santos is hiding this, you know, this phenomenon.
I was talking to some of the people I know, and we're being led to believe that all these skinwalker sightings and these unidentified flying objects that people's been reporting are all being connected to the wormholes, because nobody's really started seeing them pop up until we saw that first wormhole pop up.
And that was the first time on footage, on infrared, on spectrophotometers. I mean, even the flux capacitor has shown unusual readings, and it's all recorded live. None of this stuff was failing. It was all calibrated. It was all tested prior. But you see it disappear right there in the sky, almost as if it, you know, the heat signatures, everything, it just disappeared. And that's why they say at Skinwalker Ranch that the wormhole is a very possible, and we may have, you know, they may have gotten the first footage of an actual wormhole.
One
Yeah,
thing I will
Connors,
add,
you know, I mean, what do you think is in our future here, Connors, for our, you know, pursuing this further?
well, I don't know what's in our future, but I do know that this will change how we look at things in the past, like hieroglyphics and ancient buildings and such.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you know, I think we maybe need to conclude our documentary here. You know, we just want our viewers to know that you have been lied to, and we have the concrete evidence that, you know, you can judge for yourself. But, you know, thanks to Charlie and Dr. Connors for taking part of this experiment. We're going to go ahead and finish up here, and we'll see you on our next adventure. Thanks for coming in today, guys.
I'm glad to be here.
Such an honor.